You are Locked On Syracuse, your daily podcast on the Syracuse Orange. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Syracuse basketball has not had a disastrous offseason. I would classify it right now as being okay to pretty good, a B-, because there are things that we talked about earlier this offseason that have gone well. But they are still not projected by most people outside of Syracuse land to be in the NCAA tournament. So that means it has not gone super well this offseason. There are things that they need to improve. The three things to me that haven't necessarily gone well for Syracuse so far. The transfer ads besides Naithan George. Now, Syracuse has made 5 portal ads, 4 aside from George from Georgia Tech. The best of them, in my opinion, is Oregon State wing Nate Kingz, who, as you all know, if you've been following along this podcast, he can shoot. Shot well over 40% from the three-point last season at Oregon State. So we're hoping that he can be one of the premier shooters in the ACC. So that's a decent addition. I like it. That's good, getting Nate Kingz. But after that, William Kyle from UCLA, Ibrahim Soare from Georgia Tech, and Bryce Zephyr from Montana State. To me, that's just not good enough. You need more outside of those moves. The lack of shooting that Syracuse basketball has gotten so far in the portal, aside from Nate Kingz, who is an elite three-point shooter, who is going to be a good shooter from three-point this upcoming season? Donnie Freeman last year was at 33%. JJ Starling has played in college basketball for 3 years now, and he shoots below 30% from the three-point line, 29.6 to be exact. He is not a good outside shooter. I am done with the excuses. I'm happy he's back. He helps Syracuse basketball, but I am done waiting for, is he going to turn it on from outside? 29.6% career three-point. So I am not counting on him improving from beyond the arc. Naithan George. Maybe you do see improvement from beyond the arc because he did get better in year 2 compared to year 1. However, he is only a 33% three-point shooter for his career. And none of the other transfers that Syracuse added can shoot. As far as the freshmen are concerned, maybe Kyan Anthony, who's known as a scorer, can be a valuable three-point shooter for Syracuse next year. Okay, maybe, perhaps. Luke Fennell, the guard from Australia. Limited sample if you go look at his numbers, but they look promising from three-point land. Okay. Sadiq White, don't think he's known much as a shooter, and Aaron Womack, I don't think is going to see the floor all that much. If he does, I hope he can shoot. So overall, when I look at the shooting on this team, I think, I don't think they're going to be that efficient from the three-point line, which has been the story over the past couple of seasons with Syracuse basketball. And finally, the lack of defense that Syracuse has added. I think the best defender that the Orange added this offseason is not any of their transfers. I actually think it's true freshman Sadiq White, who again is known as one of the best defenders in high school basketball. I think that's where he's going to be most valuable as a true freshman, which is helping this team get stops. But Bart Torvik does not think that Syracuse, it's a projection service, is going to have a good defense outside the top 100 overall. We don't have to rehash everyone that the Orange have added so far this offseason. William Kyle is a great shot blocker, does not necessarily grade well on defense. We'll see who's right, I guess, this season. And the other transfer ads, they don't project to be great defenders either.